Hello everyone, welcome back to Base Damage. Hope you're doing well. You get a little bit of a hand reveal today. I had a boo-boo the other day working on stuff. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. I haven't really done this for the channel at all, I don't think, outside of I guess it's kind of like showcasing when I do box openings, but I felt I should go through the cards that we have on TCGPlayer that we're selling. This is basically my job right now since I'm no longer truck driving, going to events with Boxer-chan and Joe, selling stuff there as vendors, as well as, selling my own cards online. So this is my job, minus, I'm obviously not getting paid for YouTube. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well use it to my advantage. So I wanted to go through today a bunch of the SPs, triple rares, just any of the high rarity cards that I have. For Weiss mainly, but I think I have a couple. Someone expressed interest on the Discord in some Shadowverse cards that I had, but I did want to showcase some stuff today. So I figured to go ahead and show off a couple SPs first, then proceed to go through the binder, show off some more SPs, and just kind of keep going. So let's the good ones I'm gonna save for a little bit. So you actually have to watch a little bit of the video to get to them, but let's start. Let's see. So a couple that I've had for a while. One of the ones. This is actually kind of a funny story behind this one. Was a Mashiro SP. I think this one's currently not on the TCGPlayer, but if you are interested in this, hit me up. And so that just to go ahead and preface that with any of these. You can buy it through our TCGPlayer store, which I will put a link for that in the description. But if you also just want to bypass the shenanigans of TCGPlayer because it saves me from having to pay fees, if you just want to DM me directly, by all means, go for it. You have the total thumbs up from me to just, DMs are wide the fuck open. If you want to join the Discord, if you're already in the Discord as well, feel free to join the Discord and just send me a DM, absolutely, just for Cade Fallon, and just message me up there for anything you see up here that you are interested in, 100%. So this is one, Ideal 808, shout outs. But this is a very interesting one. This is an SP I got, this was the trial deck. So I tried to order the Morphonica trial decks. I instead ended up getting two of the booster boxes, which ended up being, costing more at the time. Pulled an SP from that, which is already sold. So I reordered two more, this was way back when it first dropped. And then when I got them, I pulled this SP. I was like, okay, double SP back to back. I thought this was just kind of hilarious, but look how adorable she is. I'm trying to not get too much of the glare. But I am having to use the light from the camera. But figure showcase that very nicely. Oh, this glare is going to be the bane of my existence today. But it says Omane up there. So, let's see. Kind of showcase that right there. So let's go to a more recent one then. Let's see. Here we go. From Ayakashi Triangle, we ended up getting the Yayoi SP. I thought this was really cool. Another instance, I'm not kidding. I don't mean to just showcase my bad luck with ordering stuff on TCGPlayer, but then still having good luck. It's really dumb. This was another one that I ordered two trial decks. I was sent two booster boxes instead. And I went, okay, cool. I guess we pop these open and pulled this. So I'm like, look, these sellers, I'm making notes of who you are. I'm just saying. We're going to show one more really quick. One I've had for a hot minute. This one actually I had pulled on a video on the channel. I don't know if it's something people are really going to care for, but I figured I would show from this. I ended up buying two of the AOT final season trial decks on a whim. They were literally $5 online. And so I ordered those two, actually got the trial decks that time, and this was a while back. I recorded it. It's a 5-minute video. I'm not even kidding. I was like, fuck it, I'll record something. If I pull something, cool, I'll post it. If not, whatever. I don't do that with every single box opening or trial deck opening video, But that was one of those ones of I'm not too terribly motivated to post unless I pull something like cool. And this Falco Gris, I think it's Gris, it might be Grice, was what ended up getting pulled. It was, like I said, a quick little 5-minute box opening of the trial decks, and it was just kind of funny to me. So yeah, so the glare is right here at the bottom of Yuki's armor. So maybe if I show up a little bit like this, yeah, that's not gonna work. I need a light from the side, so this does what I want it to do, so we'll just showcase them down here. But I figured that would be a cool one to start off the video with these. So these two I want to say are on the TCGPlayer. This one I don't think is posted on TCGPlayer. So if you want the Mashiro level 3 from the trial deck of the Morphonica trial deck, hit me up. Alright, so let's bounce off of the SPs for a moment and pull out this bad boy. I don't know if that came through on the microphone, but this thing plopped. This is the thick-ass binder that most of the cards on the store are posted on. I have another box to the side over here with all the dollar cards, $5 cards, and stuff like that. But for a hot minute, we've had a lot of cards in here as well. So with this, I can kind of shuffle it around a little bit. Power pulled from the Chainsaw Man trial deck. I bought way too much Bang Dream. These are this is just a rare, but this was a $20 rare. I was like, what the fuck? Review Starlight, shout outs to Ben from Refresh Point. Also bought a shite ton of To Love Ru, little petite Harunas. The Anti-Magic Mask here is from, not the trial deck. It is the trial deck, I'm sorry. The trial deck of Slime, that was from Moroku. So this was his specifically. He got these. We also bought so much Love Live back in the day. Really cool there. Morgana, this is something I kind of stumbled upon recently. I think it's $5 or something. It's not bad. But just other stuff that we have. A Yuki, this is actually triple rare if you can't tell from here. It's not like the normal foil. Hold on, let me double check. Okay, yeah, it's not the foil from the Mother's Rosario set. This was the re-edit, and they did the triple rare. I could be incorrect on that. But, alright, let's continue on to the next one. Alright, so we got a lot of different ones in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're just going to do this. Alright. So first things first, we have a couple other from Razor Suilin, Rinko. This is the last copy of the level 3 Simone, but it's last shot Sinon. It says, when this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, pay 1, pitch 1 if you have the salvage trigger in play. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent. It's such a strong freaking card. It combos also if the Kamina level 1's in your memory. What does it do? Until the end of your... It's an act ability. Pay 1, put a card named Kamina from your memory face up underneath this card as a marker. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gains 2500 power and the following ability, which is during this card's battle, your opponent cannot play backup from hand. Just making certain so you can get those reverses and whatnot. Really awesome there. I think this was from the trial deck? No, this is from the set. I thought it was the trial deck. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, triple rare. One of the Climax combos from Review. I know a lot of people have been wanting ReZero stuff. If I can get... God bless. Why can't it get in the freaking thing? All right. I know people have been going through a bunch of ReZero stuff. There's a bunch of commons and whatnot that hit $5 or $6 for no reason other than the fact of, possibility of more ReZero in the future. This is Mistral Maiden. I know people were using it. It's the level 2 is a free fresh combo or something. It's been forever since I've looked at it. I don't even recall. Nizakoi. This is a neat little one. It's from Disgaea. It's just a +2 soul trigger, but it's a cute little SR and everything. I thought this was neat. All right, so now I can scoot it back over. So sorry, internet. Swimsuit Arisa. Once again, I have way too much Bang Dreams. Someone please buy it from me. We got these 10 Ryus were from my buddy Rex. He said to see if I could get rid of them. But this is from the original Kantai set. This is not like the SRs that came in the trial deck or anything. These are triple rares from the first set. I thought that was really cool. This might end up being a long video. I just realized I'm already at like a 10-minute mark and I'm on page 3. We got Fate. This is from, what was this from? Fantasia Bunko, the trial deck for Fantasia Bunko. The Nobuna triple rare. Thought this was so cool. You gotta understand, a lot of these I've pulled. Like, it's not like I've bought up that many collections from people. I did have extra copies of, like, this Karuko and whatnot. The rare Brainstormer from the first set of review. Very nice. Like I said, once again, a bunch of ReZero stuff has gone up in price. You got these Rems that have, like, I think this is like $20. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. But it's a lot. We have Tomoyo from the Cardcaptor Sakura. I had some Cardcaptor Sakura level 2s that finally sold recently. They were Morokus, but we've had them forever and a day. And at one point, they were probably like $30 a pop, and they're down to like 10. Oh man! So this is a triple rare. This was from the trial deck. So Gilgamesh Zashun. This triple rare from. I think it's from it's from Babylonia. I had to think of the artwork. So, all right, we're going to scoot you over again. That one is interesting as well. So, I'm basically having to set the camera on top of this half of the notebook. We got some more Disgaea. So, this one is very interesting because I forgot that how much Disgaea I had literally like in my dresser drawer over here. Just in a box that I was just holding on to for one of the guys who's been on the podcast a long while back named Matt. This was just sitting in there, and I'm like, why do we have this double rare Etna in here? And it's just hilarious. It's just a heal. It's just a heal, but it's like a double rare that's like stupidly expensive for no reason. This one I figured would be very, very nice. Chloe, level 1 Climax combo. As much as I love the Orca, I would love to hold on to this. But I'm like, you know what? It's like $15 or something. I'll just get rid of it. But we pulled this when me and Moroku did the Hololive Volume 2 box opening. Case opening, I should say. It was a whole case. Only case we've ever bought. For those who like some quintuplets, we got some Ichika. I know this is a very good level 0. I forget what the original version of this looks like. I think she's facing the other way or something. Moroku tossed even more Nizakoi at me. We have... What else? Alright, so we got another copy of that level 3 Rem. But, this one. This little bitch right here. I could probably showcase this with a fucking SPs. There was a time where this triple rare was $300, and they sold for that much on TCGPlayer. I was like, what the actual hell? So I think I posted it for like 150 or something for a while. I don't remember if it's still up there. It's down to I want to say $70 or something. But this triple rare just hit egregious prices for no reason. Oh my goodness. This is just a crazy one, but it's just from the trial deck. I just happened to get it in the trial deck long time ago. Bunch of Amelia for more ReZero fans. I have another of the Rem. This is another good one. Talk about Hololive. This one I picked up in a trade. Someone, and if you're watching this, ended up hitting us up at an amazement one year, and we ended up working out a deal because he wanted to sell actually a Anya that we have in here. It's not for sale. Someone's already claimed it. Murakumo in the Discord has claimed it, but they wanted to sell me this Anya SSP. And when we worked out the deal for it and everything, I got the Kali at the same time. So I'll showcase the Anya again in a little bit here. But like I said, that one's kind of already claimed, so I don't really want to show it off. But I'll show it off since I've already done so. But yeah, the Kali level 1 the Climax combo level 1 is just very, very nice. So we got that. More random Disgaea shenanigans. We got Beatrice, a 2/2. Oh, it's a promo. Okay, I'm like, why is this in here? Yeah, I forgot all the chibi ones were promos and stuff. Really cool. If you like the Memory Kick Coyote, we got the SR of that one. Really nice. Like I said, more REM. I literally have like way too much REM in here. This one, it's the Brainstormer. Okay. I know they reprinted, there's a level 0 Silver Thread Alchemy or something, Ilya. They reprinted it in Heaven's Feel with like different artwork and whatnot, so I had to make certain that wasn't this. But no, this is the Brainstormer Ilya. The SR for that. Very nice. We're gonna go like 2 or 3 more pages. Alright. Showing off some more. I really should like group together a whole bunch of these, but I just kind of shuffle them around as stuff sells. To show off some more Gurren Lagann. Just the regular rare, but the Messenger Nia apparently went up in price like a while back. I think at one point it hit like $20. I don't think it's $20 anymore, but that's like really cool. Lots of Xenon, more Amelia. This is the SR you get guaranteed in like the trial deck, but I don't know how much the trial deck's going for anymore. This is the last copy of the Yoko early play that I have. I had a play set of this, and people just like slowly been buying up the Gurren Lagann stuff. I'm a huge Gurren Lagann fan. I'm a massive Gurren Lagann fan. But when I see like the egregious price tags for some of these cards, I can't hold on to them. I'm like, I have to get rid of them. I know people were also picking up these felts because this can like summon the level 3 Sword Saint Reinhard. So these had gone up a little bit. Well, we got those. We got the Hanamaru, double rare Brainstormers, the Haru level 3. This one's a little harder to see. The Haru level 3 from P5. Honestly, probably my favorite character in P5 was Haru. She's just absolutely adorable. I always wanted to go up and just like floof the hair. It's just like funny to me. So this is another fun one. That also SR from the Gurren Lagann trial deck. I told you, plenty of Gurren Lagann. Plenty of ReZero. We got a lot. This is, what was it? It was from the anniversary trial deck thingy that they did. Ended up getting the SR of the level 3 Kasumi in there. This is so funny to me because it combos with a +2 soul. At the end of this card's attack, if memories from back then is in your climax area. But the same number of cards as this card's soul from the bottom of your opponent's deck into their waiting room. Deal X damage to your opponent X to the number of climaxes amongst those cards. So with a +2 soul, you're making your opponent mill 4. You're swinging for 4, making your opponent mill 4, and possibly burning them depending on how much. If you don't like also trigger at the same time. I know any of the pieces that worked with the level 3 like big giant Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, the discombine combo. This is something that changes into it. Not that you really need it per se, but I think the level 3 normally costs like 3 stock to play, so this helps you save a little bit of that. Little promo SD Amelia. This was also from the Bang Dream Anniversary. This was a big one. The money counter opposition by a shield. I know they printed a promo of Green Event, like virtual and reality, I think is what it was called. It's basically the same thing as this card, but this was from the movie set. I had 2 copies of it, and I'm like, I'll post these as well. We'll show the last little bit here, and then we will continue on. So we have a lot of the Yami, Taiyaki of Memories Yami. It's just a drop searcher, but it's from the trial deck, and so it hit like egregious prices. Because when this was back when before Trial Deck Pluses, where there was only a singular copy in the trial decks, and I got lucky and picked up some extra copies from a buddy. But either way, this was the Saber Brainstorm from the trial deck. Oh, it's Unlimited Blade Works trial deck. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. I forgot that was a thing completely and totally. We got Seemingly Happy Behavior Rem. Oh, she's the rest counter. Okay, so we got 2 of those. Got Ilya and Miyu from Prisma Ilya. Let's see. More Bang Dream, more ReZero. The level 3. I'll show this one off because it's Moroku's. It is the level 3 Betty from ReZero. I don't remember which one, but it is a double rare. I don't remember which volume it's from specifically. And this one, a whole bunch. This is actually where these Sakuras were. So they got the level 2 Kinomoto Sakuras. So that's where those went. Pulled that from the Dengeki Buko trial deck. That was Review Starlight. And these were just some extras of the Darkness Yami. It's not the level 3 Climax combo one. Yeah, since that one was lacking, we'll show a little bit of this one. I hit the thing. We'll show a little bit of this one, and then we will continue on. We have a random non-Weiss card in here, because Joe tossed a shite ton of Vanguard at me. He opened up like a box of Shaman King, and this was in there. It was like $10 or whatever. But I don't think this is posted on the TCGPlayer store, so if you want this, you got a message. So, mostly because I don't deal with it. I don't know what to price it as, like, whatever. Morgana Brainstorm. This was from the trial deck. I don't know how much these are up to now. I want to say last I checked was like $30. I could be wrong. So we got 2 of those. There are Morokus. We got the Viral level 0, 2 copies of it. I have so many copies of this level 3 Mai. There was a point where this hit $1. I bought like 12 of them because I had been trying to pick it up forever. It was $30+ way back in the day. You couldn't find postings of it online. And then all of a sudden, when people started going crazy trying to open up the cases to pull the SP that had been put in there, it was where there was a mix-up where the level 3 trial deck SP Mai was like in the booster box instead. So people were buying up the cases like crazy. They pulled shite tons of these and posted them for like $1 or $2 a piece. So I scooped a whole bunch of them up. That was like forever ago. This is the last. We had 3 copies of this, but this is Moroku's as well. Last copy of Inheritor of Will Steph from No Game No Life. And for anybody who remembers Kantai with the Abyssals, I happen to have 2 of the WoW class aircraft carrier. It has an like the reason you run it. It has an act ability. Pay 1, put the top card of your deck into your clock and rest this. Just search your deck for any of the Fleet in the Deep Sea characters, which is the Abyssals, basically. I just happen to have 2 copies of this. I saw it had gone up in price, so I'm like, let's show that. Last page until we go back to some more SPs. We have a lot of cute little Chibi, Ilya, and Saber promos. We got plenty of Baber where that came from, though. Especially if you like your girls slightly gothic. We have Saber Alter. I love me some goth girls, that's for damn sure. But yes, Saber Alter, such a badass character in Heaven's Feel. Only copy of this I've ever been able to pull or get in any shape, form, or fashion. Mai from the trial deck. I think it's the guaranteed SR. 2 copies of this particular. Oh no, there's 2 in here. There's probably 2 in here. Probably 2 in this as well. But the Canopy Piercing Sunlight Rim and Ram. I know this is like a staple. It's just such a you discard a card, sack this, and salvage back any of your like ReZero cards. We got 2 of James Ironwood. I had an SR of this, but it's sold already, so that is really cool. I just know this is like a staple, so just showcasing it real quick. All right, what is the next page? Okay, so we'll have a bunch of like Fate and Hololive stuff coming up, so we'll showcase that in a little bit here. I'm going to open it to that page though. Let's see. I figure let's go ahead and showcase the Anya. Like I said, Murakumo in the Discord said that he wanted this. So I took it off of the TCGPlayer store. It is not up there currently. If he still wants it, you know, it's still up for grabs for him. But if he ever says like, hey, I don't want it anymore or whatever, I will absolutely put it back up and for anybody who wants it. So figured I'd show that really quickly. It's very, very lovely. You know what? Since we're on Hololive, let's just go ahead and break out. Let's break out 2 more. Let's see. Yes. So one of the other, this is probably one of the big ones. This is one of the, I'm going to do one more Hololive and then I'm doing one different one. This one, oh god, is the Watame SSP that Moroku and I pulled from our Hololive Volume 2 case. And this is so cool, so neat. Obviously, we wanted, like, I like Watame, she's cool, but I wanted, like, Any of the Hollow Myth Girls SSP, especially the Fauna nowadays, oh my goodness. Just shout outs to any saprolings. What else? I am a big proponent, like I said, showing off like the Chloe climax and everything. I really, really like Holics. I don't know why. I just kind of gravitated to them, and I really, really enjoyed Holics. Now I want like Advent and all of them, but I would have loved to get any of the SSPs from the Holics members, any of the Myth Girls, any of the Promise Girls. I would have loved any of those, absolutely. We're still very happy that we got the Watame, but of the ones that we would want to like keep and collect, this is not one of the ones that we wanted to keep. So I figured, show that off. We would like to get rid of it, but if we don't, it's all cool. The next one is one that I pulled on a box opening, actually, video. The Toph SP from Avatar. This one is really cool. I actually want to take this one out of because it's like the dark background. You can see this one very, very well. But because this is like the dark background and stuff, it's a little bit harder to showcase properly. Especially with the glare. Okay, come on. Focus, you dingus. So you get like the little Avatar symbol there and everything. But just because of like how dark it is on the background and everything, I figured might as well take it out of the top loader for now. But yeah, that is... We'll show one more and then we're going to go back to the book. I'm going to show this one, which is the Juna Hoshimi from the first review Starlight. It is listed as an SP, but it's like the hot stamp quote or whatever. It's not like an actual signature. But at one point this did hit like $100 or something, so I just figured I'd show it real quick. I've had this one for a hot minute, so if there is someone who's interested in this, I'll give you a good deal if you DM me. Like I said, can't really give it so much of a deal off a TCGPlayer, but if you hit me up, I will try my best. If you are like an avid Review Starlight enjoyer, you saw in the book, I have so much Review Starlight. By all means, take it from me. I don't want it anymore. All right, let me put these back up for now. I'm still here, just doing stuff. All right, so to go back to the book, we are going to start with some more Fate and ReZero. Moroku ended up getting 3... Well, he ended up having a play set of this particular level 1 Sakura from Heaven's Feel. He had a play set of this. He did, but only a singular copy sold. So I understand it's a little hard to get rid of like the level 1 combo with only 3 copies. I may end up trying to pick up a 4th copy at some point myself just to have the play set to get rid of, to be a little bit more of an enticing sale. But we do have these 3, and 3 copies of the Brainstormer Sakura as well. This is, I believe, the art that's like on the packs or something. I don't know. But it's Presage Flower Sakura, the Brainstormer. 3 copies of that. Very nice. Oh God, what was his name? Devilock. Devilock back from long time on the podcast, man. Ended up hitting up a deal with him for a bunch of ReZero stuff. And since it took so long to send it out, there was like some complications on his end. I told him, dude, take your time. It's all good. But he ended up feeling bad. So he sent me like 2 copies of this one. He always called it Kitty on the Head Rim. He never referred to it as the actual name. He always said, oh yeah, I sent you a copy of Kitty on the Head Rim. And I'm like, the what? He's like, I don't remember the name, but it's Kitty on the Head. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And when I got the package and pulled it, I was like, oh, there literally is a cat on her head. Okay, that makes sense. 1 copy has sold, but this is the last one. Just really cute. What does this do? When this is placed on stage from your hand, pay 1, put the top card of your deck into your clock. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 level 1 or lower character. Reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hands. Shuffle your deck. Then on attack, you may put the top card of your deck into your waiting room. If that card is a climax, draw 1, discard 1. Okay, cool. Yeah, just really good. And obviously for ReZero, it's the what they call the Ricky. This is just really good. Cute little Petite Rim promos. Just had them for a hot minute. This is one I actually ended up getting. I forgot how I got this as part of a deal. but it's the Astolfo Climax. It's the triple rare of the Climax for that, for Astolfo from, I was about to say Babylonian, that's wrong. Apocrypha, thank you. That one, that was good. This is kind of cheap, but I've always noticed a weird thing about this. This is that is how I roll. It's the Climax combo with the Mocha from Bang Dream. But I've noticed in every single copy I've ever gotten of this, like, they're like off center. You see how that's got like only a certain amount of blue, and that's like so much wider right there. It's like the card is placed here, and it just like, it's just so much more space right there. It just looks funky to me. I know it's like completely and totally good, but I think it's like a production error or something. I don't know. These are the last two copies I have of Yami, the level 3 finisher from To Lovery Darkness 2nd. I've had a playset in the past. I ended up getting a couple for very, very cheap and pulled a couple copies as well, way, way back in the day. But these are the last two copies that I have, if anybody wants those. We have a cute little petite saber. I had one earlier, but so I got 2 copies of this and 2 copies of the Ilya. Cute little petite saber. This is one. Moroku went on a fucking spree of going through as many of the fucking trial decks as he possibly could. He wanted to get the Aki Rose SP, and he did. My boy stuck to it and got the SP. It was so nice. But he ended up pulling a bunch of these triple rares in like the display. He ended up buying like 2 or 3 displays of the fucking the one with the Fubuki that's like the Zekken Yuki clone, and the Last Shot Aki Rose. But this triple rare, the level 0 is kind of cool. Let's see. Got some old Kantai for you. Here is some other interesting ones. This is one that we've had for a hot minute as well. Oh, let me push this back. This is one that Moroku's had for a hot minute as well. Class Card Archer triple rare. Very, very awesome. From the Prisma Ilya set. This just looks so freaking good to me. But I know, like, it has a price tag to it as well, so I'm like, all right, we'll get rid of it. But no, this is also Moroku's. For anyone who plays Review, I think we are literally the only posting of this. I could be wrong. I'm going to pull it up. Sorry, Joe. I have to click off of your stream. I had Joe's stream up in the background while I'm recording this. It is My Own Shine Conan. I think there might be one other posting. Oh, no, someone else. So some people have... Oh, okay. There's one lightly played version. We are the only near mint posting of this. And for anybody who's wondering, the name will come up. But if you look for our store name, it will say Base Damage, 100%. So we are the only near mint posting of this. There's one lightly played for like $9. But it's from what I like to call a pop-up shop. It's not selling. No one wants to buy the lightly played. But I'm going to scoot that to the middle right there. All right. What else we got? Okay. I know people wanted the event from Dengeki Bunko of the Shana, the Melon Pan event. This is one that I'm surprised went up in price. The SR of Alluring Pajama Look Momo. This is one that just went up in price, like, for no reason. A lot of the TLR cards went up in price for some reason. Like, especially the SRs and whatnot, but, you know, for obvious reasons. We got the Cancel Burn, level 3 Saber, the level 1 Amelia combo, for anybody interested. This is the last one we have. I had like 3 copies of this, maybe 2, I don't remember. But the last copy of that. We got one copy amongst all the TLR, once again, Petite Mikan. The only one I was ever able to pick up when it was like $40 back in the day. One of the guys in there in the shop ended up cutting me a deal because I was buying like a whole bunch of TLR from them anyway. And they're like, hey, we have one of these Mikan promos. Do you want it? I'm like, yes, please. Akagi Kai's, I don't think they're worth anything. I just put them in the binder. Heroic Spirit Sabers, really good. The Juna Brainstorm from Review as well. I just realized how much Review I had and went through like all of it one day. Okay, so this one has a story behind it where I've sold the one missing piece. For anybody who remembers, Bang Dream had a God Pack. And it consisted of each of these one copy of each of these girls, one of each of this climax, and a particular level 0 Azusa SP. I think her name was Azusa, but it was Kasumi's little sister. We pulled that God pack. Like, it wasn't recorded or anything. I wish we were recording that shit back in the day. But I bought a box, and the God packs, the ratios for those were, like, egregiously low back in the day. But this was, like, this is it. Minus, like I said, someone bought the Azusa SP. I know who did. The dude is really cool. Mystic Ice. He ended up buying it at a event a while back. It's totally cool. But this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8th card being the Azusa was the God pack. I just remember because Moroku was the one that opened it. He opened up the pack, flipped it, and went, "Why are there so many foils?" And like, I cannot describe the look of his face without like having to use memes. It was priceless. The look on his face where he was like, "Why are they all foil? Cade, explain." It was just so funny. I loved it. We have a couple Ayakashi triple rares from the trial deck. No, this is from the set. This is trial deck, I think. Double check. Yeah, this is the level 1 triple rare from the trial deck. I think that's not guaranteed. That's not the guaranteed SR. This was from one of the boxes that Moroku actually ended up opening. So then we got some Kantai promos from back in the day. Like I said, this is where we have a little bit of Shadowverse. I still have one Merlin, one of this Rico. I think someone was interested in this. One of the guys I was talking to who wanted a... I'll showcase that after this page. We got some more. I got another SP I'll show off to the side, but it's another one of those that's claimed, assuming that the person still wants it. Grass Wonder, Fairest Fleur. I don't know how to pronounce stuff properly. But this is what they called one of the leader cards when the Uma Musume set dropped, and I ended up pulling this on video. Really cool. The Rico as well is it's SL, which is like super legendary, whatever the fuck. I don't know. What were you? Lycurus Recall I think it's from the Lycurus Recall trial deck. We got the Makima Climax Swapper from the Chainsaw Man trial deck. Really nice. Also, Makima, best girl. Well, second best girl. I love Makima to death, but I'm waiting for the movie. I want Rize so much. Oh, I said I was going to show. Whatever, we're already on this page. Who cares? I will showcase these two, and then I will show some more SPs. But this will be really quick. We got the 3 copies of the Miku level 3 from the trial deck. I say the trial deck. From the quintessential set. I got play sets of them. So I had a play set of this level 3. One has sold. But we still have 3 copies of it. The level 1 Saber. I forget which one this is from. I don't know. I can't tell what that is. But it's, I want to say Unlimited Blade Works. The level 1 Saber. Really nice. I saw they had gone up in price, so I said, fuck it. I'm not even going to worry about it. But I have a playset of that, if you're interested. Let's see. Okay, this is an early play Saber. It can heal. If your deck has 5 or less cards, this gets -1 level on your hand. Excalibur Saber. We have 2 copies of that. Alright, and then last page until we show off some more SPs. And I will show off the Ruby that Homeboy wants. This is one of my favorite Climax combos in ReZero. I wanted to make the Rim Ram made deck, and I did, and this is just so fun. It's with a salvage, I believe. The Subaru Natsuki's Decoy Tactic. Let's see. When it gets played, if this is in your center stage, choose up to 2 cards in your opponent's waiting room, return them to your opponent's deck. Then this gains 3k until end of turn. That's you decompress them for free, kind of like Rushia. Not as much as Rushia, because Rushia is like way more. But then also like on attack, you can pay a cost to burn 1. It's excessive too. It's like pitch 2, burn, or pay 2, pitch 1, burn 1. I'm like, that is just so much. But I like this, but I know people want it. This was a promo. I don't remember how we got this promo. I'll be completely real. I just don't recall. There's like a playset right here of Morning Chores Rim. This might have been a shop promo. I don't know. But I have plenty of them. Get back in there. I heard you like Rem, so here's some more Rem. Tropical Life in Another World Rem. This is Climax Combo from that set. I don't remember what the name of this set was. My brain's blanking right now. So many cards. I'm trying to remember like everything as well. We have another Hololive SR, the level 3 Ozki. I know this is used in the like 8 standby deck or something. So really cool there. And lastly, this was a double rare from the Memory Snow one. Might not have been Memory Snow. It might have been a different one. But it's Rem in Hakama. It's a double rare Brainstorm. Here's the thing, though. It's a double rare that has, like, no foiling whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, they kind of went back to, like, old, like, rare and double rare foiling things. Like, Fate Zero level of it. Alright, so that is it for this round. Let's continue with some more. So, to show off the ruby that I was talking about, and I will show another Ayakashi Triangle one. No, not that one. We're going to show this one, and then I have some very nice SPs you're going to love. Some very nice SPs you're going to love. But this isn't one for sale currently. It was on the store, but someone in the chat had hit me up saying, hey, I want your Ruby Rare level 3. So we have that now. So very nice. Pulled this from the box. I think there's a video of me pulling this. So put this back for now. Here's some of the big guns. I figure, y'all been very patient and y'all have waited 40 minutes into this video. Let's show some other ones. Like I said, Moroku went on a spree of buying displays of trial decks. The fruits of his labor, oh boy, did they pay off. This was one of them. The Hachima SP. This was also from the Akiro's searching. The Akiro's SP searching. But it's the Hachima SP from the trial deck. Sorry, wrong way. It's just so cool. Actually, I'm going to pull this out. Excuse me while I whip this out. That is just so nice. Like, I'm looking at it on the screen over to the side as I'm, like, showcasing it here. It's a cute little cat thing right there. I absolutely love this SP. It is so cool. It is Moroku's, though, so, it's just for the right price. So, sorry. Put that over here. Alright. So, we're going to save that one. No, this is the more expensive one. So this is the not as expensive one. The Korone level 1 from the trial deck. This is so nice. Can you tell that me and Moroku had an issue with an obsession of buying fucking Hololive? But it's the level 1 Climax combo. The Korone for that looks so nice. Let's see. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna try to whatever. See if I can show it over here better. Okay, so I definitely need to do something about this glare in the future. But it's so nice. Like down here, there's no issue. But like up here where I'm trying to show the card, whatever. Alright, this is the big one. I think this is probably the most expensive one that we have. We have a lot more Hololive, don't get me wrong. But I want to say this is the most expensive one. That or the Korone, I don't know. But Fubuki, the Fubuki level 3. I think this was from Gamers. I think this was from the Gamers trial deck. Try to see if I can show it. There we go. You see the little... It's so cute, too. Because she draws, like, the little tail. Let's see if I can show... She draws, like, the little tail with the star thing that she has. It's just so adorable. Love it. Love me some Fubuki. Let's see. Bonus round. Another card that has been claimed by Joker. This that we got from Tampa. We got the level 0 promo Shauna from my participation pack. And yeah, I saw the price tag for this and went, okay, cool, I win. It doesn't matter what else happens today in Tampa. So, alright, so the next time we do SPs, it'll be lightning round. There's like 6 left, but that's it for this round of SPs. We do have more. I have 6 more and 2 other like triple rare / promo ones to show off. So let's go back to the book and try to blitz through this as much as possible real quick. I realize we're at the 46-minute mark already. So, like I said, a whole bunch of Rosalia. We got the Brainstormer for Rosalia. This isn't a Brainstormer. This was a Suguha. I think, not, I don't remember if this was re-edit or ordinal scale. I want to say it was ordinal scale. We got Jewel Mage Ren. This is from the trial deck. We got 2 copies. At least it's a lot easier to showcase like all the cards when I'm like, oh look, here's 3 of the Yukina Brainstorm, 3 of the Suguha. 1 copy of Attack and Waves Asuna. This is just a good staple card to run even if you don't do the switch combo. So, get back in there. I heard you like Rem. We have the Bride Rem from the trial deck. The level 2 where she's going psycho mode on people. This is so cool. This one's a little harder to see because it's like so fucking dark, but I have 2 copies of the level 3 Ishtar from Babylonia. It's a double rare. 2 copies of that. I believe this is posted on the store. If I'm not, I'm sorry. We got the level 3 Mekon from TLR. I think I have like 5 copies of this posted. Might be 6. Oh, we got these 2. This is a whole nother story. This is funny. 2 copies of Happy Christmas Kasumi. Oh god, let me pull this back a little bit. Happy Christmas Kasumi. This is like the level 1 combo that's like fucking ridiculous. I got a playset of this card for like $5 a piece. I kid you not. And then they shot up to like $60. I'm like, what the fuck? So this one's an interesting story. This is another Disgaea promo. The weakest protagonist in history, Prinny. This is a promo that's like $30 to $35. We only have 2 in here because we have a 3rd copy, but there's only 2 in here because the 3rd one had like this weird line like going at the top. So I don't know to put that as damaged or what. It's probably like a box cutter cut or something. I don't know, but it had a line. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to post that on the TCGPlayer store. I'm just going to post the 2 that look good. So, well, we do have 3 copies of this if you don't mind a weird, funky line, which I'll cut you a deal if you want. I'm just saying. 2 copies, because I'm down to a playset, of this Crush and Fetus from ReZero. This is, like, I want to say when this came out, it was like a 25-cent card. I picked up a playset. I wish I bought more. You had to have multiple copies of it in the waiting room to be able to early play it. It's whatever. But it's like really expensive now for some reason. So this is really funny. I don't know what to do with these. These are not posted. Well, okay, we have 1 random Vanguard card from Joe. But I have a whole bunch of Shonen Jump promos. So, a long while back, Shonen Jump used to put cards in with like their magazines and stuff. There was Yu-Gi-Oh cards in there, and there was like a whole bunch of other different things. Bleach ended up having cards in there when they had their card game. This is like a lot of these, I want to say, are from those. Yeah, it says promo, PR. But they're like from the Shonen Jump promos and stuff like that you would get in the magazine itself. I don't know what to sell them for. I literally don't know. I'm just going to like give a quick little like panda, and there's a Goku. I know you can't see it because of the glare. But there's like a whole bunch of them. Moroku was like, here, just hand them out at an event. And then I looked them up on eBay, and I'm like, brother, I'm not handing these out. Anyway. Some more Yoko, the free runner Yoko from the trial deck. playset of that, or playset 3 of that, because I had one sell. A playset of the early play Happy Christmas Saya. A playset of the anti-salvage sitting Mekon. So, Mekon! But yeah, it's like one of like 2 anti-salvage in the entire game. And a random Weiss promo from that. That is it for the binder. Okay, cool. I actually went through that way faster than I thought I would. All right, let us showcase the last little bits of the SP. Got another BCS promo, foil one of Bocchi the Rock that I pulled when we went to Duluth this year. A distance between friends. I think I pulled this from my boxes of Ayakashi. Let's see. Oh, this one was really cool. I got this recently in a trade with Shiba. We had the Flare SP from Hololive. Just gonna go ahead and knock out the last couple SPs. We have Iofi SP, really cheap. These 2 are not displayed. We're holding on to these for the most part, but if there is someone that wants these, they are not on the TCGPlayer store. This I still can't find a posting for this on the TCGPlayer store. So if you want this, you're gonna have to DM me. Like, I cannot find this on TCGPlayer. I want to say we have this posted on TCG. I don't remember if this is or not. I know for a fact these are not, but these are really cool. I wanted to pick them up and whatnot, just to hold on to for the most part. We'll scoot these over here. We have 2 more. We have the Subaru. This one was from Volume 2, so we've had this one for a minute. It's got the little duck. So you can see that really good on there, actually. The little duck is so cute. Once again, not expensive or anything, but if you want this, DM, it's not on the store. We have a Hato, another Hachima SP. I don't know what it is with us and pulling fucking Hachima SPs, but it fucking happens a whole bunch. The last 2 that I feel are pretty big is the Saya Yamabuki SP. Mostly because I had like 2 copies of this. I've opened 2 of these SPs on videos way back. Like, it has been a hot minute. Let me see if Joe's still streaming. Now, he is still streaming Tears of the Kingdom. Let me scoot this down. Boop. There we go. So this is really cool. I think we are one of the only people like selling this on TCGPlayer still. And lastly, speaking of, I think we are the only listing of the level 3 Kasumi from the trial deck. So, the Bang Dream Trial Deck Plus. One, it was the first Trial Deck Plus they ever did. Second, they tried to do a thing where there were guaranteed SPs, but they weren't foils. Like, they weren't all foils in the Trial Deck as well. Each of the girls, the Poppin' Party name specifically, each of those had an SP version where it wasn't foil, but you still had the signature. This is the actual SP that's supposed to come in the trial, that you're supposed to have the chance of getting in the trial deck and everything, which is the foil version. So there's 2 versions of this SP, the foil and the non-foil. We have the foil version. Joe pulled this like a way back when, but I ended up getting it off of him before we ever opened the TCGPlayer store. So I've had this particular Kasumi for a very, very long time. I want to say, and I'm gonna double check once again, fact check right now. Poppin' Party Kasumi. Okay, yeah, so the regular version, it was an XR was the rare, is $20. This is, we have it listed at $100. Yes, we are the only ones selling this. I could bump this up, but I'm not going to be that kind of an asshole. It has the XR picture up there, but it does say SP in the name, so we made certain that it is the actual SP listing. So yeah, I may end up like posting pictures. I know you can post pictures with some of them. I may end up doing that for some of the SPs just to showcase them and everything. But yeah, this is one we've had for a very, very long time. We are the only one on TCGPlayer that has this currently as of the recording of this video. Anyway, we're getting on to an hour with this, so I am going to scoop these up and just showcase. So like I said, I think this is up here. None of these are up here. This isn't up on TCGPlayer. So if you want this, hit me up. I don't know what it goes for. I don't know what to charge for it. So we'll work out a deal. And like I said, only one that has this. Get it while it's hot. That's all I can say. That is going to be it. I'm just going to throw something on the screen here so people can see. Just to kind of have my hands like holding something while I end the video. So thank you very much. Like I said, this is more like kind of the more high-end stuff that we have. There are a lot of cards that we have on the TCGPlayer store that are like $1, $2, $5. I have an entire box. It's like a 2-row box, but one lane of the 2 rows is completely and totally filled with nothing but like dollar cards and commons and uncommons that are like really expensive for like no reason. So I don't want to showcase all of that because it would take much, much longer, because we have like 600 some odd cards on the store, which is why we can get away with doing this. But as opposed to like some people who have like, you know, thousands upon thousands of cards on their storefronts, I can't do that just yet. But all right, that is going to be it for us today. I just want to showcase this so Joker can look at it longingly while I talk about it. Well, no, this was so, I am so happy to have pulled this at Tampa. This is so cool. This, like, there were so many highlights from the Tampa trip. This was one of them, most definitely. I just thought it was so funny because I saw the price tag for this. I'm like, okay, cool. It doesn't matter how far I get today. I've already won. So, yeah, that is going to be it. Like I said, feel free to join the Discord if you want any of the things that were showcased today. Once again, people who are friends of the Discord, of the channel, Discord, and all that, who have been with us for a long while, especially. But any of the community members, if you see something that you want, and you're not an asshole about it, and you're like, hey, I am legitimately interested in this, don't try to drag me along for fucking 6 months. I will just sell the shit, like, you know, if you try to be like, oh, I'm still thinking for, like, you know, a long time. I'm not playing those games. But if you are legitimately interested in cards, most definitely hit me up. Message me. Like I said, there's certain ones that have been claimed by people. But because, you know, I want to work deals with them, it's just a matter of, at some point, I want to try to go, like, in person and go see some of the people in person up in Virginia and whatnot. It would be so cool. But if you do see anything else, like I said, it lets me bypass TCGPlayer fees, which are egregious for some of the cards. Anyway, thank y'all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. I'm going to try to get the lighting situation fixed a little bit better for next time. And we'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace out. Stay based.
Would you please say hi to the lovely folks over on YouTube? Yeah, hi YouTube. Alright, there you go.